Oh my god, I changed so much of my setup, and it happened so suddenly as well. I was just browsing through items. I was trying to figure out if I can make a wireless grid for my refined storage system. And now not only I made it, but I also made all the auto crafting I wanted to make on the lower level using progressive automation. It's already done in here, using refined storage. Well, let me show you what is different here now, and it's pretty much everything. But first of all, yeah, this is what I started with. I started with wireless transmitter and wireless grid in order to access my whole thing, the whole refined storage from a distance. It's actually disabled now, and I'm gonna explain why. But yeah, basically it's here. But it just kind of took a lot of time to make, and I just thought, it will be nice if I can automate crafting of these things, specifically those advanced processor and other kinds of processors. So now I'm automating that and automating some other recipes. I actually made a tutorial, since I had to do quite a lot of research in order to make this whole system. I made a whole video to teach you and others how to do it. So yeah, it actually should already be out, so go check it out. But yeah, basically the system is now offline because this whole setup consumes a lot more energy now. There's a bunch of crafters, a few more solderers. Yeah, 3 of them now. And yeah, they consume a lot more power, and system is running out of it and just turns off. And this is bad. But I actually have 2 levers in here. This lever, as you can see, the system is now disabled. If I click on it, it is enabled. But that actually wasn't enough. For some reason, when it's disabled and full of energy, it's still consuming energy somehow, right? So I had to do some other things. Outside, I connected my capacitor and windmill directly to this capacitor, as you can see with this kind of a messy setup. And then this capacitor gives energy to this relay and everything else. But only if this lever is on. And now it's off, so it's getting energy in. But also this other windmill is just directly connected to refined storage. So you saw refined storage get some energy earlier. That was from this other windmill. In any case, so here I have a crafter connected to alloy smelter to smelt some alloys. Right now there's only one pattern here to make glass automatically, so I can go in here, and if I didn't have any glass, just like this, I can say craft some glass, and it will craft some glass, and it's just amazing. Let's put it back though. So here I have one for the solderer. And as you can see, I can automatically make printed silicon, advanced processor, improved processor, basic processor, and everything else that is needed for them that you should craft in solderer. And here I have a couple of normal crafters that are not connected to anything. And as you can see, there's redstone. So those are things that are being crafted automatically as soon as there are resources. And you might guess what it is. Oh no, oh no! This is what happens when it runs out of energy. This is just, so annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna just, I guess I'm gonna give it some energy just for demonstration, because I want to show you everything. So yeah, this is what is being crafted automatically. As long as there's redstone signal and it's always here, it's trying to craft, you know, all of these resources out of essence. And I already connected everything else. So this chest is still here, it's sort of a buffer chest. But resources are being sent through this importer directly into my system. Are they being sent? I think so, they should. I even have a couple of speed upgrades in here. But it doesn't seem... Oh yeah, well, right now they're not being sent because the system is offline, obviously. But once I turn it on, those resources are being sent. And then they are immediately being turned into iron and other things, especially essence. I'm really proud of it, because now I'm automatically turning inferium essence, which I'm getting, into prudentium, and then it's automatically turned into intermedium all the way to supremium essence. And let's actually take a look at how much of it I've got. 21 supremium essence already. That's pretty darn good. And if I really need some other essence, I can just take like 1 supremium and bam, 4 superium, or 16 intermedium, or 64 prudentium, and even more stacks and stacks of inferium. This is what it takes to make 1 supremium essence. So I'm really glad that now it's happening automatically, because that means that at least as soon as I get enough energy to keep this system running, I can just really leave this whole place AFK, and it will be harvesting those resources, and especially essence. It will be turning it into lots and lots of supremium automatically, super fast, and that's very important because supremium is needed for a lot of cool endgame stuff. For example, including but not limited to super powerful armor that will allow me to fly as if it's creative. And actually, I want to show you another thing. So as you can see, those farms are not working right now, at least some of them. Nope. Ah, dang it. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's because they don't have any hose. And I actually set up an automatic delivery system for them already as well. So I'm pretty sure it's all should be working right now just from here, right? If I just make some iron hose and put them into my system, you will see that those hose are going into this chest straight away. And from this chest, they are also going into mystical agriculture farms. And now those fields are being collected. So it's so much simpler now. It's so much more automatic. I still need to make some things manually. Like, for example, well, obviously I need to craft those holes manually. But even that in the future can be changed, can be improved, and I will do it. And also this whole setup. If you saw my tutorial, you can really appreciate just how much messier this setup is. This is just a mess compared to what I had in that video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm obviously gonna make it all a lot prettier, and probably gonna hide most of these things as well, to the point where I only have like a crafting grid and a pattern grid as sort of stick out of the wall, and everything else will be hidden away. That's the plan. But yeah, everything here can work without me, pretty much. And I still want to go and explore this other place. Oh yeah, I found another ocean monument, by the way. I don't think I mentioned it, but during my exploration of this area, stumbled upon another one. This is like, I think, 4th one that I discovered right next to my island. There's one in here somewhere, I think. Another one on this side. And I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere nearby too. I don't know, at least 3 of them are nearby, maybe 4. And that's just ridiculous. If I ever need some sponges, if I ever want to go and fight Elder Guardians, I've got lots of them to fight. So there's actually some other things I want to talk about how I want to improve my system even more. But first, as you remember, I just want to remind you that we are going to this place to explore some other monuments. Some monuments from this Starlight mod. Yeah, that's its name, and I've never done anything with this mod, but I know that the items in those monuments will help me get started if I wanna, and I think I will. I mean, it looks like an interesting mod. I did see a comment in the previous video saying that this mod is really complicated and time consuming. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can sort of automate it as well somehow. Look at that, that's another ocean monument. I think I actually discovered this. No, I've never been here before. That's a brand new monument. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So many ocean monuments. But in any case, while we are flying there, let's talk about some other things I want to do to improve my system. Well, right now, the biggest problem is energy. And I still plan on making even more windmills, especially now that I have this cable going all the way down. All I really have to do is place another windmill, maybe even on the other side, like right next to this one that I already have there. Get one wire connected and bam, we've got another windmill. So setup for future windmills will be very easy, but it's still not very efficient. I feel like the whole idea of having windmills there is that you don't really have to do anything with them, right?